What happened to Immortal? I've been watching Invincible since day one! This is not the man I know. At the start, he was a core member of the Guardians of the Globe. He handled himself pretty well in all honesty. Fighting off the Maulers is no small feat, especially while protecting the president. Current Invincible couldn't even do that. These are probably the strongest who have ever seen the Maulers, because the cloning process probably filters them down. After rewatching this fight scene, I realized something that completely changed my perspective. Why is he here? Because surely Immortal couldn't have just let him go. Maybe it was the other one. But he's right here, fighting Wonder Woman. Just look at his eye. They're not the same. But maybe he was helping civilians. That was Red Russian Batman. What was he doing? Nothing. Just sitting down and waiting to take credit. At least he comes back to fight again. And what is he doing right here? It looks like nothing. Surely not. Not my Immortal. Surely not. He ends up saving these guards from Mauler. He says, "We can take it from here." You should have taken it already. You're protecting the president. Do your job. So he saves these guys from throwing them up to the roof. He's holding his own against the Mauler. Wait, what's that? You threw them in the sky! Are you trying to kill them? Whose side are you on? He didn't even know Omni-Man was here because he just rocked up. What sort of hero is this guy? He even thought Omni-Man wasn't going to get the last guy, so he goes up with the stereotypical hero stuff. Like, take my hand. If I was in his position, I wouldn't. You tried to save me earlier, and now look where I am. I'm probably going to end up worse if I take your hand. Omni-Man ends up getting him anyway, and I can just tell he knows he messed up here. Look at him. Then he hit this pose. You didn't even do much on this battlefield. Why are you hitting that pose? But you know what? I'm gonna let this slide. The next appearance he did, he's fighting for his life. We all know how this starts. They get jumped. Obviously the team holds back, but after Red Rush got killed, they should have locked in. And they did. Kind of. Why did arguably one of the heaviest hitters in the room not help out? Because there's so many pauses in this fight where he could have just jumped in. Now they've lost two heroes. But then it all changes when he says, "I choose us." They lose Mr. Cod or whatever fish he is. Then he gets wrapped up and beaten, which is what should have happened. They beat him to his knees, but then their second Martian gets killed. Like, man, it's over for them all. But that's probably just prep time from Omni-Man and bad teamwork. The next time is completely different because Immortal is bloodlusted and won't hold back. Not to mention, Omni-Man was getting killed by this thing if Mark didn't jump in, but Immortal raced in at Mark 3. Don't forget, Omni-Man has to take care of Mark as well, so it is looking great for Immortal. He hits him with the hardest punch I've seen him give. This is heavy. Look at him after. This is a heavy hit. He catches a combo, but that didn't phase him. Catches Omni-Man with this, you know he felt it. He's hitting him with all types of combos and moves, like Superman in Injustice. Omni-Man is clearly out. There's no way he's acting here, but Immortal carries on. It's looking very good for him here. Look at the combo. Oh no. Okay, so he gets hit once. Not terrible news though, because Omni-Man's occupied with Invincible getting eaten. He's back, ready for round 2. Okay, he may have lost that one, but he's not dead. Then he catches him off guard again. He's cooking him. When I saw this, I thought it was over for Omni-Man. Just look at them both. He's finished. Okay. Now, Season 2 is where he becomes a problem for Mark. He's back as a leader for the Guardians, but Mark's getting murdered over here, and he didn't even think about helping out. In fact, it doesn't even look like he cares. He's just aura farming at this point. For good reason, though. Later on, he sneaks up on him with some, "I don't trust you." Like, did you see the footage of him fighting his dad? He was fighting for his life! And the hate does not stop there. He's out for everyone. He almost kills the Guardians in a training program, and if Rex wasn't having a bad day enough, he takes his girl. But everything changes when they go to Mars to stop the invasion. They're getting overran by squids because of some poor decision making, but they made a bomb to stop the hive mind. Immortal steps up to take the bomb, and Mark just takes it off of him. Before he can even get a word out, he's like, "Slow down, Unc. This is my business." And he backs off like the good submissive boy he is. And after this, he actually ends up forgiving Invincible, but then everything is flipped upside down for Immortal because his girlfriend died. And he really loved this girl as well. And he was tweaking after this happened as well. When Alan came to Earth to come grab Invincible, he was caught with a cross. Immortal was out for blood, making up these stories like, "Omni-Man sent you here. Omni-Man." Alan doesn't want any of this. Mark steps in and they get to talking. Immortal realizes he's wrong. Now he wants to retire because his mental is off. Cecil doesn't let him, so he just takes a holiday instead. Now he could have been useful in this fight, but he would have just died again. Now, Season 3 is where his downfall starts. So it turned out his girlfriend didn't die. Rex is furious because he almost got killed because her brother thought Rex killed her. And if she just retired, none of this would have happened. But Immortal chimes in like, this was her choice. Like, shut up! It gets worse as well. He doesn't want anything to do with this new season. First, Mark grabs Cecil up like this, clearly threatening him. Where is bro? Doesn't even want to speak up. What's going on? You used to be so much more. But this is when he genuinely fell off. He was made king by future Mark, and he couldn't take that, so he enslaved the Earth and burnt it to the ground, just for Invincible to come back just to put him down. This guy was president. How is this much different? He said he'd lost too many wives. Just find a Viltrumite girl or something else like that.